Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to Pathologic 3. And let me tell you here starting off strong. You know what? Let's scrap the whole thing. I'll see you all next Tuesday. Sorry. No. Welcome back to our playthrough of Pathologic 3. And the reason why I'm so up in, so flabbergasted, all of my guests are flabbered, because it really feels like we're nearing the end of the game. We have made it to day 11, and there are some big moves being made by some of the major players. General Block has decided to take more of an authoritarian stance into the handling of the Sand Plague, and apparently he has the changeling Clara whispering in his ear to tell him to do evil things, such as burn all of my patients alive, which is great. It's great for my workload, terrible from a humanitarian perspective. Then there is also, we just stumbled across an assassination that was plotted by Kaina and the Stamatwins, and, well, we're going to uncover a little bit more of that. Eva's back, with a major asterisk, but it doesn't seem like it's the same Eva. Again, I need to find out more information about her whenever that reveals itself to me. Well, right now, I feel like I'm just kind of floundering about this entire time, trying to make sure that I can salvage something. And at this point, more than others, I need to decide how I want this train to finally make it to which station in terms of who am I citing? You know, what do I want from the town? Ideally, I would like to save everyone I can, and I appreciate the fact that I can't save everyone. And I know that, Clara, whether she be an actual person or she be Shabnak, I'm not entirely sure. But with that all done, again, I have no proper heading. There's a whole lot of chaos that's happening on this day right from the off. Seems more tumultuous on day 11 than it does any other time. So with that said, there's no choice but to just jump in and see if we can try to salvage, well, any of this. Also, as we hop right into it, as always, dear viewer, if you enjoyed today's session, feel free to subscribe so that you can always find your way back home. And here we are, the site of a grisly murder, apparently. I already talked to you guys, but I feel like I need to talk to you again. We did speak to these three fine gentlemen in the last episode, so I'm just going to blitz quickly through their dialogue. But what happened here? Blah, blah, blah. Stranger is supposed to be the men of the law. He's a convicts. Blah, 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 blah. Generally, what happened here? So basically, the story is that Peter Stamatwin was brought before Mark Karminsky for an interrogation, and all these mirrors were essentially lined up in previous days by Kaina because Karminsky had an interest in what the mirrors mean. They obviously mean a whole great deal to us specifically because that's how we get amalgam, and maybe that's what Karminsky was looking into. But those mirrors actually spelled the end of our dear Inquisitor. He's not dear. He was a bit of a hassle. When the Stamatwin broke one of the mirrors and did the poor boy in. Unfortunate, but true. So that is the situation as described to us by these three roguish people. Okay, great, yep, and then they all decide to run away. Alright, good. Good for you guys. Excellent stuff. Also, I heard through the grapevine that there might be a mirror around here. There isn't. How much mirror do I have? Not a lot of mirror. Okay, let's talk to... What did I just break?
The new me.
What did I just break? I mean, I'm grateful. Can I break any of these? I just walked up here and it said break, and I broke, and then it broke, and then it's great. Butterflies. Wait, hold on, just real quick. I don't know the difference between these two butterflies, but I know there was a big thing in the previous episode. Why? Oh, right, it's a church.
How's my brother? Any news from him?
Andry had his way. Do you think it was because of Karminsky? No. Karminsky was only the spark that set the fuse alight. The real powder keg, as always, Andry's conflict with the cathedral. What do you mean? Can a man really be in conflict with a building? An architect can. Andry wanted to use the cathedral to reach Farkad, to prove to him who had been right in their old... Andry wanted to use the cathedral to reach Farkad, to prove to him who had been right in their old dispute. But you cannot wipe Karminsky's blood from this stone with some rag. It will seep down to the foundation, to the very essence, and it will twist it forever. Farkad asked me to prevent this. I was too late. What could have possibly happened between you? Between the three of you in the past? Was it really worth such a risk? Killing an Inquisitor will lead Andry straight to the gallows. You wouldn't understand. He keeps repeating the same thing, that vertical lines are deadly here, that the step is one endless horizontal, and the longer I live while he lies in his grave, the more I come to admit that he was right, and Andry never did. Peter, you're in shock. Breathe deeper. Count to 4. All right. So yes, the Stamatwins did an old switcheroo on themselves. So, that's Peter. I just spoke to Peter, and Andry, the more rough and tumble one, the owner of the bar. No, give me. You can't tempt me with these things. Okay. The owner of the bar is the one who did the guy in. Karminsky. Today, a dead body. Yesterday, the fearsome hanging judge. Killed with one blow, lightning fast. And what about the chandelier?
Just find the right lines. Connect all the dots. Then you'll see the answer.
Ah, Dankovsky. Come to admire my... I know I probably should have switched the voices, but I usually go based on the lead-in that they give me. So that's what we're doing. Ah, Dankovsky, come to admire my new masterpiece. I've always said, can't have true poetry without wounds. And here's the proof. Even an Inquisitor can be turned into something beautiful. You only have to introduce his throat to a shard of mirror. Well, what do you think? Do you have any idea what will happen when the Capitol hears about this? The Capitol audience is hard to impress. Nothing is to their liking. But maybe this will earn me some applause at last. Wait, you're not Peter. You're Andry. What's going on? Why are you dressed as your brother? You're not easy to fool, Dankovsky. Good thing it wasn't you interrogating me, but that slug in a suit. He didn't notice the switch. He only realized what was happening when he was already gargling his own blood on the floor. Ah, how he gurgled. You should have heard it. No thank you. Why did you kill him? Don't you know why he was trying to lock up Peter? What he wanted? Ah, Dankovsky. He was a collector, the vilest species of human being. I just need to hide all my Warhammer figurines just for a second, just while I speak to you, Andry. A slug in a suit, wearing a human face. I don't understand. A collector of what? Hangings? Sentences? He was the sworn enemy of every auteur, anyone who creates the new and the impossible. I know his kind. He collects impossible objects, appropriates them. That's why he came here, to claim the polyhedron as his own. He won't do that anymore. Is it even possible to appropriate an impossible object? Anything can be appropriated, even someone else's masterpieces. Inquisitors have their ways, and I have a way to stop them. A blade to the throat, and that's the end of the song. Or in this case, a mirror shard to the throat. How fortunate that he filled the cathedral with mirrors. Karminsky loved my and Peter's work so much that now he has become one of them. He even prepared my brushes and paints, covering the cathedral in mirrors, for no reason at all. I never expected such luck. Look how beautifully the shard glitters in his throat. Do you think that kind of visual effect is easy to create? It takes skill and inspiration. I don't even want to look. Now Karminsky belongs to me. His body is my painting. No, a fresco. More fitting for a cathedral. I just need to choose a title. I'm torn between two. Lessons in throat singing, or the unbearable mirrorness of non-being. Wait, is that supposed to be a play on the, unbearable lightness of being? I think that was a movie that starred, anyway. I think I remember, did that have Gogo Bordello in it as the tour guide? Anyway. Which do you like better? Seems like you've gone completely feral, Andrew. On the contrary, my friend, this murder is the most humane thing I've ever done. You won't appreciate it, but posterity will. They'll understand. What will they understand? Your hard work. Look, there's a thing called context. You see a body, that's the text. But what happened to it and why, that's the context. And that's what matters. Context turns dead flesh into arts. Do you follow? Though, why am I even explaining this to you? Farquaad was the same. Always put text above context, and now look at him. Your cathedral, Farquaad, is part of my masterpiece too. I can hear you whining from the grave. Peter also said that you did all this because of Farquaad. An artist shouldn't explain the meaning of their work. Let's just say the cathedral is a perfect frame for my painting. It used to be clean. Now it's stained with blood. Desecrated. A proper frame is half the work, you know. I'm satisfied. You could say I slit 2 throats with 1 shard. You are so edgy, Andrew. Oh my god. Fine. You killed Karminsky. What now? Now, I'll enjoy my fame as a great artist, of course. They'll hang you for killing an inquisitor. You understand that? What's this, Dankovsky? Am I hearing you right? Are you afraid of death? Death? No. But gallows? I admit I don't like gallows. Alright, good job, bud. You did it. Way to go. I don't know if I even want to resolve this situation. You seem very happy with what you've done. And I hate to take that away from you, but you, Maria, oh right, revenge for your dad. Okay, at least that makes sense.
They lived happily ever after, and horribly ever before.
I foresaw that the death of the hanging judge would come from mirrors. He was an entomologist. I felt he would want to take our creations apart, down to their atoms, and lock them away in the mustiness of a museum. I thought he would poke his nose where it did not belong and end up lost among the facets of the polyhedron. They are mirrors too, after all. And yet, as it turned out, oh, how ironic was that? Did you foresee it, or did you deliberately create this situation? You consciously stirred Karminsky's interest in mirrors and in your family's designs. Several days ago, on the night before the 9th day of your arrival, I had a dream. An iron heart fell upon the faces of mirrors, but it was the metal that shattered, not the fragile glass. From the heart, real blood poured forth. At once I understood that the dream was about the death of an inquisitor. I only misjudged the particulars. And you interpreted the mirrors literally? I would have taken them as a metaphor of Simon's deeds, or of the Kane's grand idea as a whole, for instance. Which is precisely why you are not the mistress, N. Daniel, touching as your attempts may be to catch the glimmers of prophecy. You see, I erred in the opposite direction, toward excessive metaphor. I thought the mirrors symbolized the polyhedron, and sometimes mirrors are simply mirrors, and they kill simply, just with a sharp edge. But why specifically the death of the hanging judge? The Iron Heart could have meant any inquisitor, Aglaya Lilich, for instance. My aunt. I did not think of that. But you are right. The dream could have been about her as well. Yet in the end, does it truly matter? When inquisitors don their iron hearts, they are stripped of faces and names. That's true of many organizations, but not the Inquisition. Each Inquisitor acts on their own. I believe I made the right decision. Everything fell into place in the best possible way. Some events must neither be delayed nor hastened. They must be allowed to occur at their proper hour. The event that you speak of is death, murder. Do you think me a heartless witch? That is not so, but I will not pretend that people are equal. We are all born with different talents and different hearts, yet not all possess the strength to find themselves and be polished into glory. To equate simpletons with geniuses and talents like Simon, my mother, yourself, is simple mockery. But what does Karminsky have to do with that? He was an intellectual, man of Cain's caliber. You are mistaken. Like my aunt, he knew how to speak grand words, but not how to feel grand meanings. He loved exhibits, and he became an exhibit himself. In that single gesture, there is more thought than his entire life. I suppose I agree. I hope you will go with our family to build the town beyond the river. It will happen very soon, and it will be far more interesting than this town. This town and its fate are what concerns me now. So you dreamed of mirrors, but how did they come to be in the cathedral? Without a shard, the attempt on Karminsky would have surely failed. Okay, can I break these now? Dang it! Alright, you know what? It's fine. Let's take a quick look at my mental map and see what's going on. Alright, I hear thunder of cannons, monsters can shook the town. What is the army doing? Okay, here we go. What is this? Some soldiers are convinced Clara can be found at the very heart of the plague. Others that she's preying on the steppe. Okay, so I have to turn to Clara for help. I see no other way. She considers herself a saint. Let her save the people. I'll have to turn... Okay, so in order to save the patients, I have to request Clara's support. In the middle of town lie the fragments of a statue. If Nina Kaina was burdened by her physical shell and shed it. Yes, that's... Karminsky is dead. He was killed by Andrew's quick hand and Maria's sweet talk about mirrors. Peter miraculously didn't foil the assassination. That's his way of operating, through miracles. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna leave that be. Maria believes the mirrors are harmful to Karminsky and collects them. A mad story. That's fine. You know what? You all enjoy yourselves. Hello, townsfolk. They haven't let us inside for at least an hour and a half. I'm starting to think the so-called performance is us. Can't say it's a fresh idea, putting the audience on stage. Oh, you. They let you in without waiting in line. We've already bought tickets. We're still standing here waiting. Do tell us what's going on inside. Satisfy our curiosity. No comment. Wait for official statements. Okay. Let's... Ooh, is that a mirror? Is that a lovely, delicious mirror? Yes, it is. Gimme, because I don't know what sort of time hopping I need to do today, or tomorrow, or yesterday. Okay, here we go. Give me some of that sweet, sweet amalgam. Hello, folks. How's it going? Is the polyhedron open to me today? Is it open for viewings? That's really... That only costs one? Alright. What is steel? There's also shards of glass. I don't know. I have a feeling that I do want to see what today's mischief is all about. I have plenty of matches. Okay, let's do that. Great, thank you for doing business with you. Do I have? Yes, I do. There's a... Alright. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. You guys aren't planning on storming the polyhedron, are you? You guys look like you're going to storm the polyhedron. I'm gonna talk to this guy first. Overzit! Where the devil have you been? You were supposed to report back 5 minutes ago. Sorry, sir. I'm afraid there was nothing to report. The kids... Well, they're kids. What kind of negotiations can you have with them? They throw rocks, hurl insults, and ignore lawful demands. I ask you not to take any action. Let me speak to the children myself. Excuse me? Who are you? What makes you think you have the authority to ask anything of an officer? I'm Daniil Denkovsky, head of emergency command dealing with the epidemic. Enough. You'd better be in another part of town when we get the signal to evacuate the children immediately. We don't interfere with your work, so do us the same favor. Do you think I like this order? But General Block is right. The children must be evacuated from the city by end of day. Period. The army has shut down the town hospital and taken away my patients. Is that what you call not interfering with my work? Ew, sorry, I just need to down some strychnine a little bit. There we go. Hey kids, I have bad news. Fortify the left flank! Some sort of parliamenter... Oh my god. Parliamenter? I've never heard that term before. Parliamenter. So, to parlay? Interesting. I am going to use that word as obnoxiously as I can. I am a sucker for pretension. That's the doctor, the one who's tormenting people with the plague in the theater. Oh, really? He'll get a rock in the eye for me. Please keep your rocks where they belong. I come in peace to talk. They won't shoot us, will they, Doctor? Please say they won't. I don't know. Can't be sure of anything these days. They can shoot all they want. I dare them. They think we can't fight back? No, sir. We have a couple of aces up our sleeves, too. If a massacre starts, they won't enjoy it. They want to evacuate you from the town to save you. They want to evacuate for you from the town to save you from the plague. This is them trying to do good as they see it. Just don't provoke them and you'll be fine. Will too. We totally will. You can go out and tell them that. We'll keep provoking them and we'll never come out. This is our home. Maybe I want to die for my home. Maybe that's how far I'm willing to go. Let those full-grown jackanapes carry our bodies out of here, feet first. Please call Khan. I'd like to speak with him. Dream on! Khan's getting ready for battle. He's got no time for your parliamenters. You dementors, different universe. I'm manning the barricades in his stead. I'm sure Khan won't let it come to a confrontation. And I'm sure you've got roaches living in your ears. Didn't I tell you to scram? You need to calm down, kid. At least don't throw rocks needlessly. Where will you find more this high up? Are you gonna let me squeak on by? Thanks. Later, nerds. Alright, I hope this isn't a waste of time. But this is like the second time I'm climbing up the polyhedron. And I'm really hoping that it's going to be worthwhile. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm feeling a little bit ambitious because I'm here right now, yes. But I know for a fact, or not know for a fact, but I feel it right in my Dankovskis that this will be open to me on the 12th day. But also, I believe that something horrible is going to happen to the polyhedron. I feel that in my other Dankovskis. I will not elaborate. It's a whole Simon multi-body thing, really. That's what I'm trying to get at. Out of curiosity, you guys don't have any mirrors around here, do you? Would be lovely if you did. Oh, why is this so high up? This is such a gross waste of time! But still, though, pretty cool to get up into this skybox. Look. There's the church and there's all the people. Open inside. No, wait, I screwed that up already. Okay. This thing, like, it also seems like a giant, either like, paper lantern or a kite. And it's apparently made out of mirrors. And that better be true, because if I get in there, I'm going to smash everyone I can find. If that's how that works. Oh. Please tell me this is going to be a worthwhile trip. If it's not, I may just start crying. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, I believe this is the furthest I've ever been up. What is it? What's that? What the heck is that? There seems to be something pulsing in this direction. Oops, sorry, overshot. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Is this it? Am I in the polyhedron? Did I do it? Oh no! Okay, well, the pulsing coming from that... It's weird that there is a There's multiple pulses. What is that about? All right, well, I guess it's time for us to... I guess while we're walking back, I'll explain my thought processes and my anxieties for the day. So, yes. Karminsky was assassinated by the Stamatwins and Maria Kaina. And I could... No, I'm starting to get sad. I'm starting to get sad, and I don't want to get sad. I don't have any drugs! Oh, no. Gotta hurry. Stop eating away at my amalgam! Dang it. Anyway, I'll explain. So yes, I don't think I'm going to resolve that situation. I mean, in my eyes, you know, like, it is kind of uncool that Karminsky, like, mind-crushed Victor like that without any explanation. There was nothing I could do to change it. Victor seemed fine. He was just a sad widower who just couldn't really get over the death of his wife. And, oh my god, I should have prepared for this trek a long time ago. Come on. And honestly, you know, Andrew and Peter seem very happy with the whole situation. So, and you know, Karminsky didn't do me any favors, really. Can I tech? Can I do it? I don't want to die. Okay. Yes, and Karminsky didn't do me any favors, and quite frankly, I did see that he was just trying to confiscate the uniqueness of this town. And that's, you know, like, he tried to, like, you know, and Andrew was right. Like, you know, he was like, this town has its own culture and its own beauty, and essentially Mark was just like a greedy little, you know, magical goblin. Like, oh god, what was that? Artemis Fowl, you know, stealing all the magical stuff to, you know, gain more power and stuff like that. It's not great, you know, not a very good philosophy. This town should be left alone. You know, it's kind of like, you know, from my perspective, I try to do as much good without interfering with the normal lives of the people that I'm trying to help, you know? So, you know, it's like the spirit catches you as you fall down. You know, you need to balance out what the ultimate good of the people are. And coming in and being like, oh, I know better, and I'm going to, like, steal all of your stuff, and, you know, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I'm trying to help you with, like, this disease and everything like that. No, you're not helping anyone. You're being a menace. That's no good. So, I'm sorry, Mark, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to spare your life at this time. Besides, your fate was already kind of sealed the moment that you know, walked down Yulia's street and kind of narrowed it down, at least in some specific way, despite your proclamations. Yes, courier, do you have something for me? You kind of knew that your fate was kind of signed. Hello, how can I help you? Hey, missed it. Guess which hand? Well, left hand path reads the greatest rewards. You guessed it. Now let's switch. You hide something, I'll guess. So what am I guessing exactly? What's in your hand? A note from the angry man. Here, take it. The senior old Gimsky? Here, take it, but you better not go to him. I saw his eyes. He'll kill you. You saw his eyes and still brought me this note. How kind. No, it's the Rubin. Denkovsky, we need to meet. Come by my apartment in the hindquarters, across from the Stamatwin pub, in case you forgot. Not at the warehouses. Stanislav Rubin. Okay, guess we gotta go see Rubin. Okay, but before that, I need drugs, kid. I need whatever you got. You got tobacco, you got whatever. I'll buy it at a high price. 3? You got it. Here's 4, and I guess I'll take a match. Nope, this is a waste of everything. Here, move back, split stack, 2, 3, there we go. And here, great. Now, give me your stimulants. Use. Use.
Think.
Okay, here we go. Give. Okay. Did I visit Peter today and break his mirror? Because that's something I really want to do. Not Peter, Georgie. You got anything to say, Georgie? No? Thanks for always repairing that for me. Yeah, it's much appreciated. Okay. So let's go. Let's see. Where are we going to go next? We have Clara was seen in the plague quarter. She's somehow connected with the rodents. Okay. And then there's Rubens. And then there's the guns. And then there's any minute now the soldiers are waiting for the order to evacuate the polyhedron. The children are loading their rifles? What? When did the kids have rifles? This town is messed up, man. All right, let's go visit Ruben, because that knocks me through a couple of these infected districts, and maybe I can find Clara that way. Oh, wait, hold on. How many charges? I have full charges on my Bart gun. No, that's not the name of it, but that's what I'm going to go with. All right, here we go. And knock, knock. Give me that.
This noise.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. All right, we're going to go here first. See if we can't suss out Clara among the turmoil. Will this make me angry? No, it'll just fade away. Okay, let's... Oh, good, thank you. Are you here? Even on the last day, you're still with us? If that's the case, let me take my matches out. Oh, I see you, fart machine. There. Okay. It sounds like you're here. You are indeed here. Okay, good. Fine. Now we're gonna play the quiet game. I have to pump up the volume in my ear because I have to find... Where's the clicking? By the clicking of my... Alright, so here we are. This is it. Maybe it's in the other courtyard. Let me take a look. Yes, it's it. Yes. No. I hear it. It's faint, but I can hear it. Sorry, dear viewer, but you know the drill. Have to hear the faint mechanical clickings. No, I must have misheard. Go away. Oh, wait, no, are you here? You were indeed. Let's see, where haven't I checked? Down this way, I suppose. Yes, it's close by. There you are. I see you. Are you gonna back up? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Later! Okay. Back to the still water. Alright. So I might not have my laboratory, I might not have my patience, but I still have what it takes to shoot you one more time. Wait, out of curiosity, Clara, did you make yourself at home here? No. You did not. And that is unfortunate for me. You, do you have anything fun? You have stimulants, which honestly I could really use. What do you have? You have stuff. You have morphine crystals and strychnine crystals, which is not great for me. But I will take your... How much calomel do I have? I've got a pretty good amount. Take your stimulants. Your stimulants. 5. How much is a beetle? 4? Okay. Split stack. 1. Take the 3. Carry the 2. But... Oh, it's too much. Or is it? No, still too much. Yeah. No, wait, no, this is fine. Because I could just split stack and then 2. Great. And then put you there. Yes, good. Only took all of my stuff, but I did it. Oh, yes. You projectile. Great. What? Something just happened. Yes, great. Important meeting. There's an important meeting? What? I don't know what to expect, but some things will become clear in the shelter tonight. Is that the Stillwater? Onslaught. Soldiers are preparing to storm the polyhedron. This is a very, very bad idea. I'll try to assess the situation. Everything is worse than expected. Defensive fortifications are ready. The war of the children isn't enough. Now a war of the children is imminent. All of my authority is insufficient to mean, but first I must understand what I need. Only a miracle save the situation, and miracles come in different forms. Oh, so it was a good thing I got the stained glass. Shards. Huh? What? What is this? I don't know what to expect, but something will come clear in the shelter tonight. Okay, time to pay him a visit. Which shelter? Clara was in the step in the cemetery. I was promised an important meeting here this evening. Okay, then I will go do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna use the shards. And use some calomel. And then I have to go kill the Shabnak. And, oh, wait, something's happening outside of the Stillwater. What? Sorry, excuse me. Is that all the things? Yes. Okay, excuse me, sorry. Something's happening outside of the Stillwater, and I went the worst possible direction. Nope, this way. Hello, everyone. I saw it myself. She passed by and sprouts crawled out of the record. Music became flowers. She's here, friends. We're saved. I do feel a little sorry for the record. My father brought it to me from Nizhny. It had romances on it, piercing ones, the kinds that break your heart. Don't mourn it. Use your best romance, the rustle of stems grown through a dead thing, all from her life-giving step. Whose step? Who walked through here? What else makes the lifeless live? Think with your head. Nina Kaina. Nina Kaina, your deceased, times. The day before yesterday, someone stole her monument off of her grave. Now this. What's going on? I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Well, Nina walked past. Who else? Who else do you think could turn music into nature? Only Nina. And where is she? Look with your own eyes. She was just here. Went around the corner by the shed, and every window in the shed got blown out. No, you're mixing it up. She went to the playground. The children were singing songs, and twaya started growing right out of their mouths. So where should I go find her? Are you blind? A 6-meter Nina isn't something you pass by. How could you not manage to see her? 6 meters? Are you claiming a literal monument is walking around the town? She was a monument unto herself, even in life. So she came back as a monument. Nothing strange about it. I don't believe you. Still, you saw something and you were struck by it. I'm curious what it was. Okay. Everywhere and nowhere. Where did Nina go? In all 4 directions, testimonies differ. Everyone points somewhere different. Okay. Well, before we get too deep into that, let's go and dispel a Shabnak, which is going to be one of the few remaining things I can do today, it seems. Alright, here we go. This was the district. Let's go light her up. Let's dance this last dance, Fred. What? Where? What? Come on. There you are. Come on. It's our last dance together, you and I. Let's make it a profound one. Nope, you're not the one. You're not it. You're not it. I need another pyre, I think. There you are. Okay. I remember that from ages ago. If it glows green, it's not the real Shabnak. Come on. I saw you coming in that direction. Come on. Son of a gun. I don't know if I need another pyre, but I'm going to assume I do anyway. Okay, there's another one. Ah, no, 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 no! Go away. Pyre. Okay. Come on. Which direction are you coming from? Yes, no. What the heck? Are you not the right one? At all?
I'd rather not hear this.
Come on, then. Come on, if this turns green... Oh, for the love of... Do I have to go into... Oh, wait, maybe I have to go into a different district, because this is not turning up any results here. Alright, hold on. I'll go this way. Alright, excuse me, excuse me. No! No, 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 I do not have time for you. Go away. You are not the Shabnak I was looking for. What is this? The colossal guns are positioned at the railway. No, I'm gonna go... yes, I'm gonna do this. Okay, because I am curious. Now, I'd love to talk to all of you about all of your horrible problems, no matter how much, you know, hideous they are, but I have a fated meeting this evening, and I'm not one to miss it. Come on, come on, come on. There mirrors? No. What is... Oh, good. Was a mirror.
Once Dankovsky.
Hello, dinguses.
Now,
Excuse me?
1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
Hey, bud. You seem a little underdressed for this evening.
The town can be cleansed. I know now how to prepare enough panacea.
You came. You look worse for wear. All these marks are from the trial. I passed it. I proved to the kin and to myself that I am my father's son. I'm their warden now. To you, it probably sounds like dark, boring gibberish. No, it doesn't. I'm curious to learn what will change for the kin now that you have the power over it. Everything and nothing, Onyon. This is not a change, but rather a return to the foundations. However, I didn't invite you here to get a chance to brag. We need to discuss a very important matter. Tell me, did anyone follow you? Nobody followed me today, but when I visited earlier, there was a woman who I did not expect to be in town. All right, there's no one now, just me. Lean in closer, Onyon. I'll whisper. Remember the blood sample you brought a couple days ago? The one you collected at the foot of the polyhedron? Now I know what it is. I learned it during my trial. Is it another sacred mystery of the kin? The kin sacrificed bulls for centuries. Sometimes they used sacred bulls, the aurochs, and poured the ritual blood underground. For centuries, Onyon. I knew that there were tunnels under the abattoir. I knew they were long, stretching underneath the whole town. You don't have to believe me. That's where the heart of the earth beats. Blood fills some of those tunnels like veins. Rivers of blood flow. The blood. Fear the old blood. Ancient bull's blood still flows? Well, it could have mixed with the underground waters. Carry on. The blood is special, Onyon. For my trial, I did something with the sample. The plague was about to claim a life I was responsible for. I took a risk. I prepared the panacea from your sample. It worked. What? You made a cure for the plague? Yes. You know the O'Dunn's dead gruel? You based your vaccines in your hospital on it. It's been on my mind these past few days. I kept thinking that you needed the right herbs and the right blood. Thanks to you, I had the right blood. What makes this blood the right kind? You'll find this hard to believe, but the Auroch's blood is imperishable. It's still as hot as the day was poured onto the earth. It has another property, a key one. This blood carries the plague. I cannot say whether it originated there or was introduced from elsewhere, but this blood is infected. In the right hands, it can be turned into a cure. It also is the source of the plague. I actually ran a test on a bull, not a sacred one. The common variety. I infected it with the plague, so it became a carrier. But its health did not deteriorate. It's not even extraordinary. Bulls normally have lots of parasites. It is possible that in fighting them, the bull's body is also fighting the plague in a way we humans cannot. However, the bulls are a natural vessel for the sand pest. And we're back to the rivers of infected blood flowing underneath the town. I saw them, Onyon. I immersed my hands in them. But I cannot draw blood from those underground rivers. The earth will not forgive it. Do you want my honest opinion? I want to write this all off as tall tales, but underground rivers of blood explain a lot. I would have had trouble believing had I not seen them with my own eyes. Okay, my next question is, why did the epidemic break out now? Now and 5 years ago? You were saying the kin was pouring bull's blood underground for centuries. During my trial, I had a vision. Mother Botto is troubled, wounded. The earth is wounded. We men did it. Our customs forbid digging deep. We don't dig wells. Those tunnels go deep, very deep, for hundreds of meters underground. No well could go that far. Earthquakes? Tectonic shifts? This is the wrong kind of landscape. I can't tell, Onyon. All I know is that men are responsible for it. I don't know why it happened either, but I have a feeling that I should. Could have known, but missed my chance. And you mock my visions. I wish you could see your face, Onyon. I need to think about it. I must have missed a turn that would take me to the answer. When I find an explanation, I will come back to you. So now I must travel beneath the abattoir. Okay. Beneath the abattoir, that night, underwater Primordial in the underground, he saw the town's catacombs, vast and labyrinthine, full of rotten and ancient blood. And Barak swears that a concoction from the poison blood, occasionally resurfacing, can cure the plague. But why is the bacterium awakened? Why the blood surfaces? We don't know. Too late. We missed something in the past. Oh, I don't know. Okay. The point is, we seem to have a cure. And I will figure that out eventually. But right now, I have a Shabanak to eradicate. What? I'll go to this district. What's over here? This is the statue that everybody is poring over. I have no interest in any of you people. And all of you seem to have something you want to tell me. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Alright, to an infected district. Let's see if we can find the proper Shabnak this time. Or Clara. Or both. Well, that certainly sounds like you're here. Are you? Yes, you are here. Nope. Okay, you're stunned for a little bit. Just come on over. Come on over, baby. No, 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 get lit, get lit, get lit. Yes, that's the one. Okay, you've subdued her for today. The town is recovering from the plague. She awaits you in other days. She will be stronger. Bull honky. I have defeated her at all days. I am the one who shabs. Oh, god dang it. Go away. I need more. If I have to keep exploring these infected districts, I'm going to need more. Ooh, calomel. That too. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Ooh, what did I get just farted on? I sure did. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Clara, I don't suppose... Oh, for the love of heck. 7. 7's a plenty of numbers. You know what? Before I sleep, or when I wake up tomorrow or something like that, or today, again, I will re-up my shooting juice. Did any of these things make sense? Where the hell am I? Alright, let's get to that bridge. I still haven't found Clara here. Maybe I should just skip all this and go straight to the, Ew, I don't actually have enough time for any of that. Gimme. Thank you for the calomel. You don't have any mirrors. This place is worthless to me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, thank gosh. Oh, for the love of heck. Okay, great. We all done here? Hello, friends. Is that a mirror? Son of a gun! Okay. What is that? What am I looking at? What is that? Is it a mirror? Yes! Worth it.
Who's staring
What is this
at me
place?
through the looking glass?
This is Yulia's place, isn't it? I don't think she's here. Right? She wouldn't be here. She goes where all NPCs I don't immediately need go. Okay. I need to stop wasting time. Okay. Oh, another infected district. I really don't care about it anymore. And I'm running out of caring juice. Okay, let's go back. Go, please. No, go. Why can't I... What? Why can't I go? And then... There we go. Turning around. Great, going back. One more district. Okay, and going back to the Stillwater. Okay. Here we go. The only reason why I'm here is because I need more... Don't plague me juice. So I need to craft some. Also, if I have any more matches, that would be super great. Also, I don't know how much of this place I've looted. Okay, looks like I need to trade for juices. I need what? I need belladonna. Give me. I need novocaine. And I also need ox bile. I don't know if I have enough to trade for this. Never mind. Never freaking mind. Okay, great. Good. Now let's reload this thing. Bop. 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 There we go. Great. That's all done. What do I have in my inventory anyway? Let me go just quickly check into my stuff and see if I've looted everything in this place. I know I smashed the mirror, but did I loot? Yes, I did. Okay, great. I could time skip, but is there anything I could immediately accomplish? I don't think so. But you know what? I'm going to try to run out the clock by doing something. Hello? Where did Nina go? In all 4 directions? Yes, okay. Testimonies are different. Apparently Nina is everywhere and nowhere at once, which is a very impressive skill. In the meantime, let me see if I can at least try to snag me some more calomel for the day, because I have a feeling I might be repeating this day multiple times. Ew, I'm sad again. Okay, where am I going? Let's go to... I don't think there's any really place I can go. Where did Nina go? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can try to scope out the Nina. Or the Santa Maria. Okay. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Sabarov. Not that I miss him, it's just, you know, it's true. I haven't seen him in a while. Hello, cows. Alright, here we go. Can you... No! Why must you hide from me? Okay, no. Before we start taking away my good stuff. There we go. That's enough to at least tide me over until I've run to the next thing I can punch. Okay, good. He's staying to the right.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
You guys also? Doctor, thank God you're here. Help, I swear I just saw a monument walking down the street. The enormous monument is roaming the streets. Why are there no traces? Because Nina is the mistress. She orders the earth, and it sweeps the traces away. So Nina Monument is hiding from someone? An unexpected hypothesis. Okay. Wait, hold on. Ruben, is this not your house? Is it too late to talk to you? No. Right. That's why I was here, to find Nina, and I didn't.
Animated.
Okay. Where else could Nina be? What is this? Clara was seen in the steppe near the cemetery. Let me see if I could at least try to squeeze in a visit with Ruben. I don't think I can, because I'm pretty sure that it's going to just pull me back to the still water in a singular second. There it is. Alright, here I am. Alright, Mark, what do you got for me?
People like him feel the urge to bring any deed to completion. Out of principle, simply to remain nothing undone. To them, a deed incomplete is a weakness, even if the result is woeful. That's his young age speaking. But also, his personality, of course. He was a daring young man.
He got himself a memorial. Stop the epidemic. Attaboy.
Didn't he flee? Refuse to act? Give up?
Perhaps he came back. Fixed his mistakes.
No mistake can be fixed, ever.
Okay, so... Mark? Buddy? This is the last day and you prophesized my death like 5 times. Gotta say, bud, getting a little offended over here. Oh, right. It's probably going to be another day without Eva. That's upsetting. Yeah. Well, Eva's back, but not the Eva I know. Yeah. What's in my inventory? Alright, that's enough to carry on to the next day. Alright. Let's go again. Alright. So what can be broken and what can't be broken today? So far, there's a few. The plague came from the earth. It is not a metaphor or superstition. It seems to be a medical fact. Aglaya has been in this town since the day of Simon's death. The town is built on blood, literally. The sandpest bacteria was born from ancient blood remains, but there's nothing I could really think to do about it. I have to turn to Clara for help. I see no other way. So in that case, let me break this. But the first thing I need to do is find Clara. Karminsky is dead. He was killed by Andrew's quick hands and Maria's sweet talk about mirrors. Again, don't care. Soldiers preparing to storm. My authority seems insufficient, but at first I must understand what I need. Only a miracle will save the situation, and miracles come in different forms. So I need to find more stained glass shards? Let me hold off on that one for a bit. But first, let me see about my patience in finding Clara. Okay, anything in here? Yes, in which the pathological theses are proved. Come on, clear out. Alright, I have things I... Oh, right, the cannons, I forgot. Give. Okay, right, nothing there, nothing there. Alrighty. And once again, Eva is not here. Maybe Eva's at the train station. Eva did mention the train station. Hello again.
Sometimes, I feel like I could fly.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, welcome back in some shape or form. Okay, right. I'm afraid, as much as I am
Screeching.
happy to see you, I'm afraid I don't have time. I need to go to a few places first. One of the first being... Zoop, down into the... the Crowstone. Goodbye. Here we go. Nope, the Crowstone. Nope. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. Great. Unless I came here too early and did not trigger the aforementioned things that I need to do, in which case that's probably the case. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. I was too ambitious. I thought I read the room. I did not. But I guess while I'm here, let's experience something new. Let's figure out what the deal is with the cannons. Ew. Sorry, that's not a very nice thing to say to a patient, but still. Alright, here we go. Train yard. Right. Let's find out what's going on with the explosions. Oh, everybody's out and about today. You're an officer. What's going on? Any tobacco on you? Cigarette, maybe? What's going on here? Why were the cannons fired? How should I know? They're ranging their shots on the town, I suppose. Been standing here since night. I missed breakfast. My gut's twisting. Cigarette used to help, but now tobacco's gone damp. Damn thing won't light up. Ranging shots? What are you talking about? What? Hold on. What you negates any artillery crew negates any calculations of human life such as mathematics. Oh, good. I get to talk to the artillery supervisor. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Just passing through. Hey, bud. Can we have a little conversation there, bud? How do I get to you? I don't have a jump button. You're gonna need to meet me halfway here. Alright, do I have to pick a specific... Oh, there we go. I talked to you. Very good. You. And where are Rolklinsky and Maslov? Where the horned devils are they? They were called off to go storm the glass tower. Weren't you briefed? Lieutenant Grigoriev led them away. Well, we're stuck here in filth. Grigoriev's lot are getting ready to make war on children. And on top of that, they're taking on men? Devil damn them. Permission to address you? Captain, in front of us, you may use stronger words than devils when it's that kind of business. I heard a blast like a cannon shot. Kindly explain what it was. Huh? Off you go, Doctor. Go on. No, Doctor, wait. Tell me this. Who in this so-called town is responsible for supplies? Give me the name of that noble gentleman. Well... Yes. In this town I'm in command. I had the emergency command fighting the epidemic and its resources as well. Just as I thought. Makarov, Gugolev, be so kind as to place the doctor under arrest. And you, of course, have the Inquisitor's sanction to arrest the acting head of emergency command? Captain, may I report? You can shoot me on the spot, but crossing the Inquisitor's vermin is asking for trouble. You may go. Don't let us catch you here again. Is that clear? I'll get to the bottom of it one way or another. Okay, so everyone's very cagey about the explosions. What is this? Checkmate. Inquisitor has been killed. Meanwhile, it's happening again. What? Yes, I know it's happening again. I've allowed it to happen. The gun crew's soldiers rudely avoid questioning. I want to understand what happened here. Find traces of other witnesses. Okay. So let's search the encampment, see if there is a straggler nearby who can probably rat them out, like you folk. I joined the army for truth. This is what it comes to? First they send us to the world's end, and now they're putting people up against the wall. What do I tell my mother? She'll ask about my service. What do I say? Quit whining, will you? I'm sick enough as it is. Literally, I'm about to throw up. What happened? Did you hear it? Cannon fire in the town? Go take a look at the field kitchen yourself. You'll understand. I'm not going to describe it. Might make me vomit. Looks like I should steel my nerves and my stomach. Okay, so there's something happening in the fields. The mess hall. The mess. This whole thing is a mess, if you ask me. Alright. Now, I'm not going to be upset that you folk are giving me the runaround, but, I hate the fact that you're giving me the runaround. And also, why aren't any of you vain enough to carry mirrors around your persons? Even a hand mirror. A vanity mirror? One of those clamshells? I just need to smash it just a little bit. Just for personal reasons. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that all of you were poisoned. What? A terrible massacre. What happened here? Looks like they were shot. Looks like there was a scuffle. The food is bad. The soldiers' food supplies, quite meager, clearly from the town. Soldiers arrived without their own provisions. Crates with Olgimski's seal and canned goods. They smell bad. I don't understand. Infected? I don't know. I need to check. Gift. Okay, soldiers' rations. Now I just need to find... Jeez Louise. Okay. Let me find my guy. So I could run analysis. Where's the... Here. Right? You're gonna be around, right? In, like, this area? Would be super neat if you were. Gift.
You're too high-strung.
Where's my... Where's the guy? Where's the guy what carries all of my science? Oh, hey. You're still around. Right, I saved your life. You're welcome. But you have nothing that I need right now. Not even a freaking mirror. You're supposed to be a smuggler. Come on. I feel like I'm moving further and further away from where I should be going. What do we have? What do we have? Nothing. Maybe if I get into the main area? Maybe if I kick this trash can? Didn't solve anything, but it made me feel better. I don't know if my guy's here in this district. Oh, hey. You keep on keeping on, bud. Burning those corpses. Out of all the days, I feel the most stressed out about this one. And I don't know why. Maybe because I know everybody's, like, trying to do their final moments. Maybe because there's so many things that I have to keep track of. Alright, I'm just gonna go to Stillwater. Excuse me. Okay. The shards of... An alarm bell. Right. Man proposed... What? That's a new one. What? Yes, I need to analyze it. Alarm bell. The bells are ringing in cathedral. Who died? Right! I could probably do it in the very... Today Andrew Sam intended to kill... Yes, I'll go back to the church in just a second. Right, you guys are here again. Hello? Yes, yes. There's miracles, obviously from up here. It seems the town is too that Pathologic can hang in the sky. Why am I doubting? Nina told us to gather. Okay, it's true. I remember 12 years back. The heat laid the steppe flat. No sprout could force its way from the ground. Nina told them to gather an orchestra and marched it onto the field. The moment bows hit strings, green rose everywhere. Everything bloomed, even the instruments. On the other hand, if the polyhedron can hang in the sky, why am I doubting this story? I've kept a violin at home since then. Sunflowers sprouted from it. They'd gone completely sickly with time, but lately they've flowered again, full of bloom. I thought, what's that about? And now I see. Nina's returned. Are you serious? I'm telling you, I saw with my own eyes. Wild Nina walked past. Who do you think? And where is she? Yes, okay. So, where do I go find her? Okay. Yes. Okay. Great. Everywhere and nowhere. More of this. Okay, here we go. But first I gotta go back to the Stillwater. I still need another direction which to find Nina. The supposed Nina. Wherever she may be. Analyze. I need to analyze items. I need to analyze... What? I can analyze the bull figure? What? Paper toy left at the site of infected bull's appearance. After a test analysis, it turned out just to be an ordinary paper toy. Well, that's heartbreaking. And you, the food. The meat wasn't infected, but it spoiled several days ago. The putrid smell, awful color, greasy white larva. You wouldn't even if you were starving. Okay, so the old Gimskis fed rotten meat to the army. Alright, hold on. Let's take a little bit of a calomel break and see what exactly is going on. Something terrible happened in the soldiers' canteen. I'll examine the crime scene. The canned goods look terrible, might be infectious, I need to check them. No sandpest, only rotten meat. The picture is coming together. I need to return and think one last time. Then we have, the town is filled with wonders. The deceased Nina Kaina wanders the streets and turns music into flora. Where did Nina go? In all 4 different directions. Testimonies differ. Everyone points to somewhere different. Well, I know she's not down here. Right, let me check out if the cathedral thing happened again. Just in case. I mean, I'm sure it did, but, you know. What? The left. You guessed it. Now let's switch you hide something. Fine. Which hand? Guess. It's not any play. If you're asking which hand, you're supposed to hide something first. I haven't got anything, girls. Sorry. But I do. A note from an angry man. Here, take it. But you better not go to him. In his eyes, he'll kill you. Thank you for a warning. I'll stay alert. Hello, Stanislav. I know I will see you as soon as I can. All right. But first, I need to go and... Wait, sorry. Before I do that... Now I need to go into the church.
Things everywhere.
Okay, great. Is this a brand new scene? It's the same one as previous. Great. But if I actually come here earlier in the day, still can't break those mirrors. It's heartbreaking. Nothing. Okay. Alright, fine. And just because I'm here, let me see if I can talk to those soldiers again. Do I have anything to trade? I have 5 nutshells. Do you have anything new? You do. Okay, I will take this and this. Crack. Do you want... Yeah, you want water. Right, everybody needs water. I'll take the tobacco as well, actually. And, oh, you still have my Severi extract. Very nice. And I'll take that. Why not? Good. Alright, good trade, good trade. Okay. Alright. I spoke to the children. They are not happy with the situation. The soldiers are gone. You're welcome. I think I don't know if I solved the problem, but you know what? I will claim that I did. Alright, moving on. Moving on, moving on. Gimme. Okay.
The town.
Hello, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Was there a mirror in in Victor Kane's place? I don't know if that was the case. I hope so. You know what? No, it doesn't matter. I've got plenty of mirror juice. Alright, here we go. So, what are we doing? I feel like I'm running around on all fours. I'm gonna go to the... Okay. Maybe... You know what? Let's stick with one thing and see it through to the end. I am going to go and back to the canteen and reassess the situation. Right? Best to knock out one thing at a time. Yes? Yes. Can't go at all cockeyed and scattershot. No, sir. No, sir, heck no at all. And I was actually kind of hoping to see Eva here. The last thing that she said was that she wanted to be on the train. Well, whatever. I'm moving on. One of you wanted tobacco, right? Because I have some now, if you're willing to loosen your lips a bit. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright. Back to the scene of the crime. What the heck? What is... What is that? There's something over here as well. Hey, bud. Bide yam sheri zemeti beshebdi. Bide hayakan makya zarabdi. Yundi mande yugo budaba gesheb. What happened here? Can you explain? Go. Nayama amgala taiban ukalakemni bortogoy. I will not harm you. I want to help. Tedener bultien Allah. Kunbuken tigdi tede dame Allah. I do not know your language, but I'm trying to understand you. You are the only witness. Your words may be crucial to sort this out, to punish the guilty. The puzzle, the mistresses, is lost. Find it. Gereyes en basagan, barigda tere gungui. Innocent. Terendi tuliet. I saw... Oh, that's what it was, a toy puzzle nearby. Then it really did belong to Capella, which means Capella was here. Hope she's alive. That's it, right? I don't think so. Soldier would assemble one, a puzzle toy. Dankovsky, there are limits to snobbery, but it really does seem out of place here. Okay. Yes, a terrible massacre. Looks like they were shot. Looks like there was a scuffle. Food was bad. Yes, food supply is quite meager, clearly from town. Yes, creates Olgimsky's seal. Oh, no, I need to look again. Oh, I didn't know you had... I need to be careful. I feel like the mania that Daniel is feeling. The crates aren't infected, but the meat is rotted. It seems Olgimsky's workers brought rotten meat. The soldiers mutinied and shot the workers. And what are those items over there? I saw a puzzle in Capella's house in the previous... game? She must have been here recently. Okay, so let's make our way to Capella. In the previous game? I'm going to assume that that was a mistranslation. Because right now, you're already a bit too meta for my liking. I don't need you to be that meta, so I need to go visit Capella. And she's here, in this building. Wait, hold on. Do I still need to search this grounds for Capella? Hopefully she is not murdered, because otherwise that's going to start an entire war with the Olgimskys. And then the town explodes. Again. Okay, so the toy is here. Just looking for somebody. No. What is so important about this box? Blood trails lead here, right. Okay. Alright, we need to get a skedaddle on. And again, no mirrors. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and see. Hold on, what does it say? What does it say? It seems Capella was at the canteen after the massacre. What's she got to do with this? I'm gonna go see if I can visit Capella at the Olgimsky Manor. Yes, everyone's very upset with how this situation's playing out. Go away! Okay, it's just on the right here. Don't you move. Don't you move! Why are you like this? Wait. Gimme. Now we go. Okay. Where's your child? Yes, great. But where is Capella? It would be really great if I could just ask these questions of the people that would seem to have the most relevant information. But no, you're not green. I can't ask non-green people things. That would be rude. Give. Split. Go. I'm happy with... What is this? Taurine. No, not in the mood. But thank you. Go. No. Thank you. I need the nearest exit. It's to the north. You are such a pain! Oh my god. Tater tot? Wow, you really skewered that guy. Yes, yes, you're all very tough people. Yes, yes. So manly. Alright, here we go. So that was fruitless. Enough with the screaming. Alright, let me go see Ruben then. Okay, Ruben. Went from one crappy place to another. Oh, for the love of heck. Okay, where are we? Ruben, where? Oh my god. Okay. Evening. What? Is that the chance encounter in the evening? Is that what you're trying to tell me? What does evening mean? What are you telling me? Evening. Too late. I won't have time to prepare the serum. That's... Okay. Yes. I know. I just need to do other things first, and then I promise I will get right to it. Is this where you live, Ruben? No, you live all the way down the street. Kick.
I could use some quiet.
Alright, come on. All the way down to Drury Lane. Okay, here we go. Kick this. Great. Okay, you live in this house. Somewhere where the entrance is. Is it this? Yes. Okay. Okay. Are you upstairs? No. Listen, I'm just breaking and entering to whatever I can find. If any of you guys have a mirror, this will make it totally worth it. I think I've come at a bad time.
A coward. Always been a coward. I hate it.
Oh, why? If you shoot me, Ruben, I am going to be very upset. And also dead. So you came after all. I've begun to wonder if you heard me at all. If my words carry any weight in your world. The girl who delivered your note to me said you were going to kill me. Children can be quite Children can be quite perceptive. Not this time. I won't kill you. You can only scrounge up 2 bullets, and they're not meant for you. You don't deserve even 1 bullet to tell the truth. Who are those 2 bullets for? You know. Clara, also known as the Changeling, also known as Lara Ravel's killer. Tell me where she is. Suppose 1 bullet is meant for her. Then who this is the second one for? None of your business. Answer the question. So, what's the plan? To put a bullet in her? No. How should I know where Clara is? I'm neither her keeper nor her kin. I want justice. God is my witness, I sought a trial. Some punishment. Any punishment for Lara's killer. But you all conspired to shelter that little scrap. You left me no choice. If the law is silent, I will speak instead. I don't know where Clara is. If you wish to fire, you'll get nothing out of me. What did she do to earn your protection? Why is everyone defending her? At times, I think I'm the only person in this town who hasn't lost his mind. One bullet was for her. The second, I suppose, was for yourself. Farewell, Reuben. And you were hiding a mirror. Is this you? Is this you did? What an idiot you are. Idiot. Barack was right. With this contraption, Reuben wants to shoot the girl? I couldn't let myself be shot. I cannot allow this. Unknown what will happen now. Okay, so that's fun, Reuben. Yet another wrinkle into this already very wrinkly situation. And, you know, just a small comment, you know, not for nothing. I know it's a bit morbid and stuff like that, but I don't know. A piece of me kind of wished there was a gunshot noise. I know it sounds like horribly morkish, but really just to drive home the drama of the situation, I felt like that was the play. A note for next time. You know, like, you could still fade to black, absolutely. But, you know, just to have that, like, really bring in the shock factor. Again, I'm not supporting any of what... I'm not supporting any of that. If and you know what I mean. But, you know, for the sake of dramatic, like, the drama, I'm going all Mark Immortal on this situation. For the sake of the drama, I feel like crap. I already searched this location, and I know Nina's not here. Okay, let me turn around. Let me go to... Excuse me. And I don't know if Nina's gonna show up here, but I know she's not in the south. You're not anybody no, you're nobody. I mean, you know, not... I don't mean to be so dismissive, but... Alright, let me guess. Another statue? Where... There's no mirrors around here, are there? Okay, hold on. I'm here. This is... Where did Nina go? Nina. Oh, you seem sad. Alright, why not? You came to look at Nina too? She passed through here a minute ago, didn't even glance at me. My heart dropped to my knees. A minute ago, you say? She's very close. Maybe I should look behind the fence or in the alley. Look behind the fence or in the alley. Okay, I will look behind the fence or in the alley. Is this it? Is this Nina? We're saved! She's returned! Returned to us. She didn't leave us to die, so that means the end of the plague! You saw Nina, Kaina? We did! Everyone's seen her today. And where did she go? Could you tell me? You're an interesting one, aren't you? What could you possibly miss Nina? She's 20 feet tall. Wait, no, I feel like this conversation seems very familiar to me. Okay. So to the north, maybe. I think that's one of the places I haven't checked. Mayhaps? Let me kick off this hospital event, even though it's already really late. No. Never mind, I won't do that. I'll just try to find Nina. Let's do that today. Okay, and then when I find Clara, I'm probably going to have Reuben, you know, do that. And then that way, hopefully that might prevent, that might prevent you. Did you see Nina? She nearly stepped on my foot. Can you imagine? Another inch, I wouldn't have a foot. I'd have a flat cake. Where did she go? I don't know. It's Nina Kaina. Better not look where she goes. Better not look at her at all. She's wandering around somewhere in the neighborhood, but far from here. Otherwise, my knees would be buckling. All right, far then. I'll try to catch up. So she's definitely not in the north. Oh my god, it's just one giant he went that away puzzle.
I'd rather not hear this.
Wait, no, I've already talked to you. Dang it. If I go in here. No entry for civilians. Yes, yes, yes. At least someone recognized me. Hospitals and property. Okay, we can't. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Go. Who's here? Barack or... Yeah, it's Barack. Okay, great. And I have nothing to say to you, apparently. And apparently you are telling me that I need to go into the deepest parts of myself. Or something. In order to find out the answer to the plague. Okay, great. Alright. So, where to next? Alright, I have a little bit of time left. Maybe I can kick off the hospital events. Get that going in motion. Then try to find Clara. Then when I find Clara, I'll tell Ruben. And then... something happens? Alright, here we go. Hospital situation. Let's get that sorted. Okay, hello. Alright. Where the hell am I? No, I'm getting there. Okay, good. Okay. Still on the lookout for all the things I could kick. Or rob. Those are my two modes. Doctoring is a close fifth. Hello. Yes, no interest. Do you know who I am? Yes, great. It's yep, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. I guess, okay, great. Okay, so that's where they moved him. Great. The collapse of hope. Great. Then what? Have I checked this area? Alright, I guess I'll just continue the trail for Nina Kane. Okay, let's do that. Let's go on the trail. See if we can't explore every possible outcome. Great, good. Right, and I still need to find Capella. Dang it. Ooh, actually, you know who might know where Capella is? Even though they're estranged. It might be, what's his sauce? Olgimsky Jr. That's who might know. So when we restart tomorrow's day, again with this horse hockey.
Quiet.
Oh, yes, now I remember. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Great. So the cape, then?
As if things are animated.
Okay. Alright. So, I mean, the cape is the only place I could check because that's what I feel started off this whole situation with Nina Kane. But there's also a part of me that says that it's just somebody who dragged the statues of Nina Kane all over the place. I still need to find Capella. Let me go back to the scene of the incident. See if I can't hear something. Yes, massacre. Looks like they were shot. Looks like they're... Yes, great. The crates weren't infected, but the meal is rotted. Yep, great. What are those items over there? I saw Capella's house previous... Some kind of puzzle, I can't... Yes, she must be here recently. But I need to find Capella. Maybe they've seen a little girl? I've already checked at the Olgimsky place. It's not there. There's so much back and forth going on right now. Now, to be fair, a major issue is, like, my own fault, because I'm just like, ooh, let me explore this, and then that, and then this. I keep switching plans so very often. I'm not seeing anything of value. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything of any particular value. Nope. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're gonna hold off on the Capella story right now. And we're gonna go and... I've already explored this. Basically, Nina is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Unless, do I need to thoroughly explore all four corners? I believe I have enough time to do at least that. So let's do that first. Turn around. No. Go. Great. Okay. Let me explore all four corners, and then hopefully something, or at least that situation, can be resolved to some degree so that I don't have to worry about this anymore. Honestly, I genuinely don't believe that Nina Kane is back. I believe it is some sort of ruse. I don't know why.
I forgot that there's so much
Mystery upon mysteries. Hello. Wait. Did you just kill all these people? Are you even going to say anything to me?
Let's open the box carefully and sum it all up.
Oh. You have a personality again. You meet my gaze with such boldness, human. Not afraid you'll be struck blind? Even so, you've earned a measure of respect. It's been long since I've seen someone who wouldn't look away. Who are you, and what feeds your audacity? Victor? You've come to again, so the Inquisitor's punishment isn't quite irreversible. I was gone a long time. The town has changed. People in the streets, dust on the houses. Everything is different. Have they really forgotten me? So quickly, and so few years have passed. Years? It seems, Victor, that time moves differently where you were. It appears my family was handled disgracefully in my absence. Victor has been expelled from his own body. Absurd. Since my departure, Nina, So Victor was made a shell, and Nina, you are now puppeting your husband's body. Fine. You know what? Fine. Since my departure, the town has completely lost its respect and its fear of the Kanes. You're not Victor. You're Nina Kaina. Simon believed focus could become a refuge for the soul, a chance to overcome death. I believe the boundary between the dead and the living can only be broken by force of will. You took possession of Victor's body? What becomes of him, his soul, his identity? Victor cannot return to the living world, and I mourn it beyond what any human frame can bear. But the punishment is final. Once cast out, you do not come back, so I had to step into his place. My sister tried to bar my return yesterday. At the last moment, she faltered. I see. Okay. Then it was your sister who led Victor to the stairway to heaven. Why did she back down? I don't know. She lost her nerve. Or else she altered her design. To shove kin from a stairway, one must first crush something within, cross over it. Perhaps she couldn't. She was always weaker than she pretended. Why did you return? I returned because I can. What else did you expect to hear? I don't know. And besides, my family has almost been wiped from the living world. Simon did what Simon does. There was never any hope for Georgie. He talks too much and does too little. My daughter is drowning in doubt. My son is in danger, and my trampled husband can no longer protect them. I had to break my way back into life. Nina, I study death. I'd very much like to ask you in detail what you did. Put your sentiment away for later. Answer me. I feel the mirror tower is about to entomb my son, yet I can miss particulars. My viewpoint has grown too broad. Lend me a living human's perspective. The polyhedron really has tilted lately. It seems it's barely holding on. Simon made a mistake when he let the children inside. There are too many of them. The structure won't hold. Simon's project, his very soul, risks becoming a grave for hundreds of children, including my son. Can you lead the children out of the polyhedron? Casper is their leader. I can persuade him to abandon the tower, and he will persuade the others. Please do it. The children must be saved. I'll show them another place, the train graveyard. There's power there too, and the chime of wonders. Reality there too. Twitches under a film of haze, but in a different manner. They'll be far better off there than the cursed glass tower. When the tower falls, it won't touch them. Thank you, Nina, but what about the polyhedron itself? It's dangerous, isn't it? The polyhedron is Simon's cruel toy. He believed the tower would preserve the soul and overcome death. There's only one small omission, a mere trifle. The tower will bring death to everyone who stands near it. That is the price of any utopia, any miracle. What are you implying? Did Simon know this when this would end in disaster? Poor naive child, you still don't understand? Everything always ends in catastrophe. Miracle and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. Miracle and misfortune. Did I not say that? Sorry. There has to be a way to save both the town and the polyhedron.
If
I can talk to you again.
Sky from the roof of the Stillwater.
Okay,
you can see
great.
its true color.
Here's my family's handle. You're not Venus. Yes, okay, great. Yes, okay. Why did you return? I don't know. You need to study that. The polyhedron is tilted lacing, barely holding on. Can you lead the children out of the bleed? Please do. The children must be saved. Yes, great. Okay. Deep down, I always knew it. Okay, great. All right. So that's the children sorted then, isn't it?
More at ease.
Right?
More clear.
It seems the children's tower is emptied. Okay, great. All right, let me go and see if that helped. Great, and I found Nina. Oh, it's all working out very well. What is this? A box? I will take it. Ooh, lots of good tradables in there. All right, good. Now we go back to the town. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay, here we go. I don't know if this is a stupid idea or not, but I am going to try to climb the tower. Again. You don't have anything for me. That's unfortunate. But at least, do I have stimulants? I sure do. And I've got plenty of calomel, so I am going to... Oh, you blocked the entrance. Overzin, where have you been? Told you to report back as soon as possible. Where's Noskov? Noskov? That's just it, sir. We went to the tower and it seems he fell through a wall. I don't even know what it was. He touched the wall and it, well, sort of sucked him in. And why did you go in there? Weren't you warned that impossible objects can be dangerous? Oh. Why don't you tell us how to do our job? Why don't you tell us how to do our job, huh? We have our protocols, gotta secure the perimeter, do some recon. How else would you have make sure this place is empty? I take it the polyhedron has been evacuated? This damn place is driving me spare. My men have all gone mad. You know what they're saying? They say that one of the Canes came, called for his son, and spoke to him in a woman's voice. But that's what happened, sir, I swear. I heard it with my own ears. That empty-eyed man opened his mouth and a woman's words came out, and the boy called him mother. This place is cursed. God help me, but it is. And the children agreed to leave the tower after that? They have. I was told they were to put up at the train graveyard, whatever that means. Thank you. I should go check on them. All right. Great. So, the children aren't at risk anymore. Wonderful. At least we got that going for us. But let's go check on them at the train graveyard. I don't know if I should go in there. I don't want to go in there, but I probably should, but I won't. But I should, but I won't. Train graveyard. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. God, jeez, that's bright. Okie doke. Let's go check on the chitlins. You guys are totally gonna blow up that tower, aren't you? That's obnoxious. Why did I get so much amalgam? I'm so happy. All right, let's just follow this track all the way down. Should have plenty of time to go and talk to the chitlins. All right. Still need to know what's going on with Capella. Don't know. There's a part of me that wants to check these train cars. But I hope I don't find her bullet-riddled corpse. Okay. Hey, you see any children around here? All the way down here? Oh, wow, it's an actual train graveyard. Hey, kids.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Bachelor Dankovsky, you finally come at the right time. That's good. Isn't this place beautiful? What makes you say I've come at the right time now of all times? Because you're here to say goodbye. You and I will never see each other again. Whatever gave you that idea? I have a feeling that everything will come to a head in the next 27 hours or so. The fate of the town, my fate and yours, as well will all be sealed. You'll either find what you're looking for, or it will find and kill you. Or maybe it'll blind you and hide from your sight. Actually, maybe you could just tell me what I'm looking for. When I close my eyes, Penguin Pizza Pie says, reminds me of the Boxcar Children. I've never read any of those. Actually, wait, no, I tell a lie. I believe I have a faint memory of reading those books. I don't know what they're about. Quick, Penguin Pizza Pie, give me a full summary of all of the book series in the chat right now. Thank you. When I close my eyes, I see you in many places at once, as if you're everywhere at the same time, even in the polyhedron. Can a person be everywhere at once? Uncle said yes, but I still can't grasp the meaning of his words. You think I'll be able to make it into the polyhedron? Depends on what you mean by make it. You can end up in the polyhedron, you can enter it, and then you can fall into it. You can also wake up inside, or find yourself there and then get lost. It all depends on your state and the state of the world. More riddles. I keep forgetting you're a cane. Your answers aren't hidden in words, but rather in the spaces between them. Like jazz. Last focus. From the very beginning, Simon let the children reign in the tower only temporarily. Now time has run out. Penguin Pizza Pie says, there's like 50 books, lol. I don't think there was a time travel, though, but there are trains. That's good, you would think. Nature abhors a vacuum. Nina's spirit filled her husband's body. Now they're together until the end of days. How lovely. All right, growing up, Khan is unable to disobey Nina's word. All the children of the polyhedron move to the train graveyard. The beginning reigned in the tower only temporarily. Now time has run out. Okay. The army occupied the hospital, blocking as God knows where. All the patients are gone. All archives removed. Vaccination failed. What could be worse? Okay. Something terrible has happened. No sand pest. It seems Capella was at the canteen after the massacre. What's she got to do with this? Too many questions. Fatal asset rebel attack. Can't do without an expert examination. And we have Ruben's story. Okay. Whatever they say, Clara didn't deserve death. I didn't help Ruben in his search for her. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I won't kill Clara? No, wait, I can't kill Clara. I need her. For my subjects. For my patients. For my... What is that? Is that a mirror? Oh, that's a mirror. Gimme. Yes.
Camera. Camera illuminate.
4 beautiful pizza slices of time. Okay. So. And we are coming close to time. Let me see. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the church. Because it's apparently there's still something going on. I think it's... Yeah, okay, it's time. Alright, that's fine. Once again, Mark, assumes that I'm going to explode and die. Hooray.
People like him feel the urge to bring any deed to
Yes, shut up. Oh, he was a great man, so ambitious, so young, and then he died. Oh, blah, blah, for the 5th time. Thanks, Mark. Alright, we are going to do one more thing, because I feel like I need to. I feel compelled to do so. Wait. How much crap do I have in my inventory? It'll probably be fine. Nope. Use. We go back to day 11, which wastes no time. Alright, first thing we're going to do, run to the cathedral. Alright, what can I break and what can I remain? Karminsky is dead, that's fine, I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna kill Clara. Nature abhors a vacuum, that's fine. What to do, my authority seems insufficient, but I must understand what I need. But then, yes, a miracle saved the situation, and a miracle did happen. Nina came by, so the children are safe. I'm happy with all of this. I don't need to break any of this. The plague came from the earth. This is not a metaphor or superstition. It seems to be a medical fact. Okay. Great. I keep saying, it's like, oh, if I arrived a day earlier, I would have figured that out. Well, you know what? I don't care. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot to check the clock. Meanwhile... Okay, great. Give me my stuff. Right, forgot. Let's see how this is going. Great. Day 11. What does 100 mean? Is there anything I can do to actually, like... Stopping time? Yeah, that'll be fun. What else? Anything else I could do to reduce the unrest? Hygiene awareness campaign. And then, what else? Nothing. Random crap. Boat burial? Why not? I don't think I could reduce the contagion any more than it currently is at. So I really need to help those patients. Okay. Great. Good, great, good, and great. Hey, buddy. You are very sad. I hear thunder of cannons. From the stone yard, the casualties and destruction aren't visible. The hell does that mean? Okay, great. No. What we're going to do now, real quick, is start the Clara quest. See if we can't get Clara on our side. And... Oh, no. First, we go to the church. First things first. Immediamente. I mean, I probably won't stop it, but at least I'll witness it. So that'll be fun. Hey. Cathedral's closed. Inquisitor's orders. The Inquisitor's in danger. I have information that could save his life. The Inquisitor will see you after 2 o'clock, period. The orders are to close the cathedral to outsiders is not up for discussion. I'm afraid that by 2 o'clock he'll already be dead. Dead. Do you hear me? I repeat, it is not up for discussion. Well, after 2 o'clock, I'll leave, but promise you'll tell Karminsky. Peter Stamatwins is going to try to kill him today. At least reinforce the... Yeah, why not? Go ahead. Let's see if that'll change. It won't, but let's see. Alright. I forget. Do you refresh your wares every day? If you do... You sure do. Oh, thank you. My constant companion. My port in the storm, now that Eva has... I just made myself sad. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Now that that's done, we go... Yes, the colossal guns today that will be put to use, fantastic. I'll figure that out later. Right now, I'm going to start the Clara quest and proceed to that and see if I can't hunt down Clara. Instead of going through the infected districts idiotically, I am instead going to go straight to where they said that she might be. Nope. There. Great. Yep. Okay. Good. Okay, great. I don't suppose there's any mirrors about, are there? No? Great. Can I just sneak by you guys? Is that even a remote possibility? Hello, yes. Do you even know who I am? Yes, great. The Inquisitor Karminsky, yes, but do you have an idea what you don't know? And who's going to develop next to you? Without proper conditions, okay. Without the hospital, there won't be a vaccine today. Dang it! Okay, now we move to the north. Great. I'm so excited. I'm just allergic to how much progress I've made today, which is considerably... Okay, great. Hello, buddy. Yes. Everyone's great. I just completely forgot that Nina/Victor just essentially killed a whole bunch of people near the statues. I mean, it's a little funny. Horribly, mostly, but still very funny. Is that you? Yep, you're still there. Who the heck are you people? What are you guys doing? Oh, of course. This wouldn't be a playthrough of Pathologic if something depressing didn't happen. My little boy, make sure you're eating right, okay? It's really important. Just look at you. You're nothing but skin and bones. I'm sorry, we barely have any food for ourselves, but I got you some crackers for the trip. Make sure you don't forget to eat. I know how you get. Who are you talking to? Mom! Come on, let's go home. Mom? Hush, can't you see I'm getting your brother ready for his trip? He has to go all the way down the river in his little boat. I hope it takes him to a better life. Just remember to stay warm, sweetie. I don't want you to get sick again. How long has your mother been like this, boy? Mom, please, let's go home, okay? We promised those guys. Come on, lady, I've already told you. You can say your goodbyes, but you can't touch the body. It's contagious. Why'd you have to start hugging it, huh? Come on, dear. Get up now, okay? Let your other boy out of here while he's still alive. You shouldn't be hanging about this place. It's rife with disease. Wait, let her say what she needs to say. Just make sure you don't forget about us, okay? Never forget us. I love you, sweetie. Always remember that, and don't be scared. Everything's going to be all right. That's right. Everything's going to be just fine. Christ. Okay. You, idiot. Yes, no entry. Great. At least someone recognized me. Yes. Yep. Great. That's better. Go away. Aglaya, are you here? Great. I can talk to you?
Don't worry.
Yes.
This
Okay.
won't hurt so much.
I did what I could. Great. Yes, questions. Apology accepted. Penguin Pizza Pie says, well, that was heartbreaking. Yeah, it sucked. But I expect nothing else from this game. To just kick me right in the emotional Dankovskis. Suppose so. I found scraps of for the appeals, seeing away the opportunities. Was it? Yeah, okay. Unofficially. Yes. Still. Okay. Alright, I suppose our skulls align. Thank you. What? Burn the patience for what? Alright, yes, I need to talk to you. Skilljoy says, Pathologic sad? Never. Yeah, no, it's just happy fun time station. Shoot, shoot, everybody. Make sure you get your tickets stamped with smiles. Okay. I'll be there. Great. Good. Okay. Great. Now I need to go to... Hey, dingus.
Is a hand? Or
yes.
Is it just the fingers? Or the prints themselves?
When I was a child, a neighbor boy tormented cats in much the same way. The other children beat him with sticks for it. I'm sure you admired their feet from the window, sheltering behind a schoolbook. You're the calf. You think you're walking straight, but you're really looping. Life poured salt into your eye, it burns, and you can't blink it out, so you're angry. Is that what you came? To sneer at me again? Listen, I came to ask you plainly. Don't hinder me. Move aside. Step out of the road. I've nearly beaten the plague. I know what must be done. It can still end well. I don't see crowds in the streets cured by your faith in miracles. Why is that? Bookman, your science simplifies and complicates at the same time. This is all my hospital, the patients. Yeah, great. Thank you, Clara. Great. Now that you've disappeared, amazing. I have to go find you, so maybe you could have left me a forwarding address for your shenanigans? All right. Now we have to go to my patient's hospital, ridiculous step. Yes, they're at the water tower. So now we go to the water tower. Hooray. Listen, I'm just happy that I have all my amalgam back. I haven't been using it, not needing to, because day 11 is a tantric nightmare of chronic pain. But you know what? It's fine. Because that's why I play this game, to have a real, real fun time. Everybody's out there playing their Tomodachi life, having like their silly little things going on. Meanwhile, I'm here, dying. Hello. Yes, Your Excellency. Yep, great.
This can't command a regiment.
General Block. Okay.
Maybe.
Yes. Somebody. Sorry, dear viewer. I'm skipping through this because we already spoke to him last session. Yes, great. Yes, great. How many patients did you manage to cure? I wasn't treating, I was studying them. It's required to create a universal vaccine. Yes, great. Great. Those mass murderers. Listen, General, we can come to an agreement. Okay. Since you have to look them right in the eye. Okay. Please think again. I will beg if I must. Vaccines, not universal ones. Great. Okay. Thank you. I'd like to say goodbye. Great. All right. Good. And then little.
My path won't be called anything. I'm just a volunteer who helped with paperwork.
Okay. Great. He's one of Squander's troops in the town. There's I believe he's released. I think they just want to squander his troops in the town. Doesn't even war. Makes me furious, of course. You're the one that's people too. Yes. Yesterday I was afraid of getting a yes, great. Yes, okay. And our patients. Okay, great. I don't know if I would talk to you guys because I need to go find no, I need to talk to all of you. Stock mounters, please. You shouldn't have to. This is happening. What happened to the flamethrowers? Shuttered. I'm glad you're able to step. Mr. Hancock, don't blame yourself. We'll say and forgive me. Sockman, you. Okay, you. Soldier lose the fighting spirit. Yes, okay. If only we weren't like you, Sergeant. Okay. Something to do. Okay, great. And then you, Kira. Yes. I hope I'm still infected. Then what is it you're talking about? This town's tragedy can't happen again. It's far too risk being burned. I remember all of us. Great. Okay, good. Now I need to go talk to you guys. Yep. And then you can tell me. Okay. All right. Soldiers. As long as somebody ends up being all friend or foe, or is it? Yep. Okay. Have you no common sense? How do you beat him? So I don't understand. Great. Okay. Clara? Yes. Okay. Great. Mess we're closed. There's always a mess. For the journal, I have an idea. Great. Good. Great. Insubordination. Wonderful. I'll find her. Great. Good. All right. Good. Good. I'm gonna skip all that. We're gonna go straight here to the step cemetery. Okay. Great. All right. We're gonna skip by this whole district because I really don't want to search these quite yet. If she's not here, then I have no freaking clue. Okay, Clara, are you here? Heck yeah. What's up, buddy?
Warm hands, cold heart, huh? The saying goes the other way.
Warm hands, cold heart, but cold heart, warm hands? I don't have time for this. Grow, little wheat ear. Block soldiers are convinced you nearly bewitched him, that he listens to you now. Is that true? He listens. Almost anyone will listen to me. Follow wherever I point them. If only someone would point me. Can you imagine, Doctor? A general, a celebrated commander, and even he can't show me the way. He wants to bow his head to me. I'm so tired. This isn't what I wanted, to break people's will. Skilljoy says, can she change to someone without soul-piercing stare? No, she's got those beautiful baby blues. And she can kill people. So, you know what? I guess she gets a pass. So the soldiers aren't exaggerating. Clara, he's so desperate. Not because they sent him here to die with the soldiers, no. He's seen so much of other people's grief. He's caused so much grief. I thought I'd take that grief away from him, and it was like I took him. Now he's a doll too, just a doll, stuffed with rags under a uniform. Clara, listen, Block intends to burn my patients, it's true. He thinks it will help the town survive. If he listens to you, if you can help, please. So he just heaps someone else's new grief onto his conscience to replace what I carried off? Of course. See, Doctor, it's pointless, like bailing water from a boat with a hole in it. You complain no one points you anywhere? Here's your direction. Save my patients. No, Doctor. I don't want to help. Why? I don't want to bend Block again. I don't want to bend anyone. I don't want to live among spineless dolls. Do you understand? You know, I understand. I don't want to either, but it's worse if there are fewer dolls, if my patients are broken and thrown out like trash. You're not a doll. Maybe Barack isn't either. I'm not sure. That's why it's easier with you. You can't really be tugged by the strings, and I can see you're asking for real. All right, have it your way. Block strings will be in my hands. One more time, the last, but on one condition. Thank you. I'll try something I've never done. I'll tug Block's strings and then let go. I'll turn his face toward you, toward your patients. I'll make him hear you. Make him think every thought about the hospital all over again. But the decision will be this. The decision will be his. If there's any will left in him, let it show. Let a miracle happen, and let the doll come alive after all. Okay. He can't truly want to burn innocent people. He's under a spell of madness. You'll clear it. Come what may, Doctor. Shall we go to Block right now, together? Otherwise I'll go mad wondering what he'll decide. Oof, I am very wound up.
Freeze frame.
Okay. Oh, yes, it's 2 o'clock.
Life blooms only while love breathes. Love is vital. How can I make you see?
I see you in the Capitol, a vast hall, chandeliers overhead, at least 100 gas jets in each. Men in black coats and white wigs stand before you. They offer you 2 sheets. One is an order of reward, the other an arrest warrant. You can take either. You can take either sheet. You decide.
I feel feverish.
You think I'll get out of here? You think you'll get out? You're not immortal, child. You're an ordinary human being. The sand pest sparing you is a miracle. We can still get out, and the hospital, our research, is our chance. Dankovsky, you're here again? I have nothing more to tell you. I've already explained my position. The time for naive romantic schemes is over. Only total disinfection will work. No exceptions. Accepted. Unless the rain comes. Unless the rain comes. What was that? Clara, what did you do? Be quiet, Doctor. Don't interfere. Drip, drip. What's that sound? Drip, drip. Rain? Really? Drip, drip. Smells like a storm. I've dripsair what the people need. Medicine and rest, not fire. IV drips are what the people need. I know, but they're doomed anyway. You can't damn the rest for the sake of the doomed. You don't send an entire company under fire to drag out one man with a mortal wound. Drip, drip. The drops knock right into the heart. I remember every one of them by face. Everyone I left to die. And especially everyone I shot myself, so they wouldn't suffer and wouldn't fall into enemy hands. We're not at war. They told me outright, the sand pest isn't dealt with in 3-4 days at most. This little town will be wiped off of every map, and I'll be the one to wipe it. Now, rain will end. It will wash away what's extra. I won't lie and say everything will be fine. It won't. But it will be cleaner. You will be cleaner. And once you're washed of blood, you'll say again how much more you're willing to spill. General, please. Drip. Clara? Dankovsky? My apologies, I lost the thread. My head was humming like before a storm. What were we saying? Remind me. The hospital? The patients? Yes. I've reconsidered my original position. I weighed your words and especially your assistance. Yakov Little, I believe. He spoke with me this morning. He sees the situation with uncommon sobriety. The dolls come alive, Doctor. That's what I wanted. And you? You know, I just realized Simon wanted the dolls to wake up too, to become independent. Little asked me to allow him until nightfall to prepare your day vaccine under field conditions. I checked the hospital statistics. The day vaccine, together with the liquidation of the hospital, should bring a serious drop in infection tomorrow. I authorize the vaccine. Thank you. Denkovsky, in your Thanatica, you're looking for a way to overcome death, aren't you? It's noble. But so long as there is death, there must be those who don't fear it. Soldiers, and those who always choose between two evils, defeat one death with another. Commanders, this is the bitter truth of a world where death exists. I'm sorry. I'm grateful for the vaccine, General. Yakov!
My path won't be called anything. I'm just a volunteer who helped with paperwork.
We're doing fine, Doctor. Without morphine, it's hard for some, the ones in the worst shape, but you can still figure something out. There's a step girl here. She teaches everyone to breathe in a special way so the pain feels different. In a fire, I reckon that trick will be useful too. General Block has issued a new order. Nothing's being called off, but the final vaccine is to be made. Where are today's intercurrent patients? Bring them here quickly. No. You shouldn't be here, Doctor. What? Oh, that was too harsh, wasn't it? I just mean you're healthy. We're all infected. Soldiers, you know, are a nervous lot. If you start tending to us, they'll wonder whether the infections jump to you. Don't, Doctor. Don't risk yourself. They'll lock you up with us. And then what? And what about the diagnostics? Denkovsky, come with us. You're to be taken to your emergency command. As a precaution, you'll distribute the vaccine from there, once it's ready. And where exactly do you think it's going to come from without me? I'll do it. From start to finish, myself. I watched you examine patients so many times, read your books at night, so well, if I already made today's diagnoses, there was nothing else to do anyway. Yakov, I'm at a loss for words. Frankly, I've never had a better assistant. And I couldn't have asked for a better teacher. Don't worry, Doctor, I'll double-check myself while they're unpacking the equipment. You should go. Please take care of yourself. Make sure this isn't all for nothing. Unlike diagnostics, that is something only you can do. Thank you for everything. He did it. He did it. Protocol 11. Excellent stuff, Yakov. Excellent stuff. All right, and with that, dear viewer, that'll be the end of today's session. We did a lot, we got a lot accomplished. Once as always, a lot of sad things happened. Made a lot of specific choices. Usually when it comes to the death of people, I do try to reverse some of the situations, but Karminsky's death, well, I don't feel like that would have caused such great alarm in the entire town. I mean, and quite frankly, the Stamatwins seem very pleased with how everything turned out. I don't know, it just seems thematically right to let that stand. Karminsky's fate was sealed the second he walked down Yulia's ill-fated road. And, well, in this way, Maria also gets her revenge for the obliteration of her father. We found Nina. We escorted the children out of the polyhedron, so at least they're safe. So regardless of what the military decides to do to blow up the polyhedron, they'll still be okay. They're safe in the train yard. My patients were, still proved useful. Yakov Little did incredible work and was able to provide the final vaccine. Hopefully that'll reduce everything down to nominal levels. And Clara actually helped with something. I hate to say it, but she's been, I don't know. I don't exactly know what her motivations are. There's a part of me that she's a very chaotic force that was spawned by the plague itself. Almost as if the plague manifested itself into a child. I still don't know her deal. The only thing that concerns me, though, is if I don't figure out the situation with the military, they're going to blow up the polyhedron, which is upsetting because I was really kind of hoping that on day 12, I would finally be able to go into it and, well, finally have that confrontation with Simon Kane. But again, we'll see. The next time that we're going to be playing, I'm going to... Cactus says, she's creepy. Oh, the changeling? Yes, she's creepy. She has powers to take life away from people. She also apparently has the ability to mind control. She's something else. And I don't really know what her deal is. That's going to take some pondering. But in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to try to resolve the situation with the cannons. See how Capella fits into the spoiled meat situation. See if we can't save the town. Well, so far, you know, things are slightly going in our way. Yeah, honestly, that's the last straw, really, is just to figure out where the military fits all this and see if we can't shove them away from... you know, laying waste to the entire town. Again, I won't know but the next time we play, I can dedicate myself fully. I apologize, I did go about this really scattershot. I just feel very lucky that I managed to find Nina Kane and escort everybody out of the tower, so super happy about that. But yeah, we still have some more errands that we need to run. So far... oh yes, and Aglaya. I still don't know what her plan is, but she was part of the patient's quest line. So maybe now that I have all that resolved, maybe I'll be able to see her this evening? I'm hoping that's the case. But yeah, sort out the military, find out what Aglaya's plan is, and I guess end of game? No idea what's in store for me. I do still want to figure out what's going on with Eva, but an opportunity has not presented itself. Skilljoy says, no, she's lovely, you're creepy. Skilljoy, don't cause fights with my viewers in my chat. Come on, be professional, have some decorum. Make fun of me instead. I'm creepy, there you go. Skilljoy says, thanks for the stream. You're welcome for the stream, and thank you for joining. Now, some admin. The next time we'll be playing Pathologic 3 is going to be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The next playthrough that we have is going to be Sunday Scaries, and on Sunday we actually, I picked a new game for us to enjoy. It's going to be Luto, horror game that was released in 2025. Looks very creepy. Inspired by PT, it seems, or that's what people say. I don't know. I have tried to blind myself to every aspect of that game as much as possible so I can go in fresh and terrified. So that's going to be taking place on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Skilljoy is just essentially picking fights with what seems like himself, so just go easy on you and watch out for your left hook. I guess. But yes. Thank you so much for today's viewing. Do I get to play a lute? What? Anyway. All right. You're killing it, Skilljoy in chat. But yes, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. You know, I hope it's very enjoyable and relaxing, and hopefully very refreshing for the following week. I hope to see you in our next playthrough, whichever one that may be, if it comes across your path. And as always, if you enjoyed today's session, please feel free to subscribe so that you can always find your way back home. So, with that said, Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you again for joining, and bye-bye.